Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am doing a Q&A. I think it's nice to every now and then ask you guys to give me some questions to kind of, see what's going on either in the business, or if you guys have any personal questions for me, home decor questions. It's kind of fun. I love watching these on YouTube. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I did get quite a bit of questions. Thank you guys so much for submitting your questions on the Instagram story box. So let's go ahead and start in the order received. So the first question that I got was, what's worked best for you to maintain and stick to a healthy schedule? So I got that kind of like schedule question a lot. Another way that they asked me was, since you work from home, how do you manage to keep a good schedule for yourself each day? And as a small business owner, how do you manage balance work and personal time? So definitely kind of like along the same lines as far as like a schedule goes. So when I first quit my 9-to-5 job, I realized very quickly that you need to be very organized. You need to have some sort of planner or to-do list. I'll link down below a few planners that have really just helped me stay organized and keeps me on a schedule. When you don't have anyone behind you telling you what to do, you can easily slack off. There's a lot of distractions when it comes from working from home. And something that helps me maintain and stick to a healthy schedule is logging it in my planner as if it's an appointment, and try to do a workout in the morning versus in the afternoon or evening, just because I find that you will excuse going to the gym more because you're going to be tired or something comes up or a friend invites you out. Like, do it in the morning. Start your schedule and your routine off to a healthy start, and you're going to just make better choices. So to me, it's just kind of prioritizing my health and making sure that I am set up for a successful, healthy routine. So gym in the morning, having healthy snacks and protein shakes or fruit, and then of course just staying organized and having a to-do list every day really does help me keep me on track for the day. And balancing work and personal time definitely is so very important to me. I do not look at my phone right away in the morning. I do not look at my messages or emails or work things until about 10 or sometimes 11 a.m. The morning is really me time, is really where I work out, make breakfast, kind of like just taking the day a little slower, and then making sure you give yourself set work hours. The next question that I got here was, do you plan on expanding your services? So right now I offer 3 services, and one of the other questions was to break down the full service package, which I don't mind doing that. I know it can entail a lot. I don't plan on expanding my services as of now. I love the services that I offer. So I do a consultation, virtual or in-home, and I do a virtual consultation, or consultation plus design. That's my second service. So the design is the mood boards, the sourcing, the links, and the design sketch. And then my third service is full service, and that's where I provide hands-on service. We go to you and completely style your space with items that we've bought. This is for someone who's ready to purchase and has a budget, reasonable budget to purchase furniture items and decor and things like that. So with full service, it is more hands-on. I do provide just the same mood board, sketches, the design and everything. The items we go through together. We review all the items that I've sourced for your space. We make final selections. I purchase the items, track deliveries for you. All the items get to your house, and I'm also going to shop for decor items, you know, that are specifically kind of in your style, or I'll bring in kind of general decor and staging pieces, and that way you can kind of see the room fully decorated. And at the day of install, if you want to purchase those additional decor items that I bring in, you are very welcome to do so. It's definitely exciting for me to be able to like provide that hands-on assistance and help you take your room where you want it from start to finish. I take the stress of shopping, of the deliveries. I track all of that for you, and then we assemble furniture for you. Hopefully that explained that, and the fact that, again, I don't really want to expand to any other services at this time. I definitely just want to keep improving the experiences for all of those services. And kind of going along the same question is, would you ever want to collaborate with other people in your field, like organizers? So I've had a few people ask me if I do closet organization. At this time, I do not. I only do pantry. So your kitchen pantry. I love being able to organize your food with containers, labels, and just kind of make it like aesthetically pleasing and more organized. Typically those are smaller closet or walk-in type pantries, so I love doing those. I would love to be able to collaborate with maybe a professional pantry organizer, and that way they can kind of show me more what that entails. I would definitely be open to collaborating with other people, either organizers or other home decor professionals who have been doing this for a lot longer, because collaboration is all about exchanging knowledge, and I would love to be able to work with people who, you know, have been doing this for a lot longer, who have different styles, who we can maybe do like a team project on. That would be really, really cool. Another question I got was a decor question, was best tip to make a small space feel uncluttered. And the key is the word uncluttered. So you don't want to have too many items out. Like these shelves behind me in my bedroom, your nightstands can get overwhelmed with too many items. You want to make sure your space feels tidy, that it's functional, that you keep pieces that you love, and try not to have too many things like different colors. I know that can be a little difficult, especially if you have your clothes or shoes out in display. It can kind of feel cluttered, but if you can have things tucked away where you can't see them, when your eye just sees too many colors, it feels cluttered, even though like maybe they're organized. But definitely keeping things minimal. If you're wanting more minimal uncluttered look, definitely just keeping things put away, out of sight, tidy. Again, keeping the colors cohesive. The mind likes when everything kind of matches and feels not too busy. Then definitely that is my suggestion. Another question that I got was, how do we choose to buy things that are timeless? So timeless pieces can mean a lot of things. It can mean that it will last you a long time because it's good quality, or because it's a versatile piece. It doesn't really lend to a trend. Things that I find are timeless, you know, can adapt to other styles. This bed frame I got over 5 years ago, and I still feel like it's been adapting to my styles. I'll add in just different decor to it. It's a neutral piece. It's not anything like a bold statement. If you get an accent chair that's a green velvet, well, maybe you won't like that green velvet in 5-10 years, you know. So maybe getting that cream soft material accent chair, well, that's going to be more timeless because it's a neutral color and you can just kind of play with it with pillows. So I think it's important to invest in those higher quality pieces because they're going to last you for a long, long time, and they're going to, again, adapt and change with you, instead of like feeling like, oh, it's gonna be out of style, you know, as the seasons change and as you change, because your style is always changing. But if you know that you're gonna love that piece 5, 10, 20 years from now, and it's something that you can pass down, then that's, again, timeless and priceless. Next question I have is, how long were you thinking about quitting before you pulled the trigger? So I, again, launched my business. You guys If you saw my previous video, I talked about a little bit about that and how I was able to quit my 9-to-5 job last year. So I launched my business January 1st, and I was able to quit my job in June. So a good 6 months passed, but it was probably around the 3-month mark I realized that my business was growing at a more rapid rate than I had anticipated, and I couldn't keep growing it unless I made the leap. I like the way she put it, before you pull to the trigger, because it is scary. You're literally just shooting in the air hoping that it's going to go well. Yeah, it could have been going really, really well. My anticipation and everything, and seeing the way it was going, my trajectory, it could have been going just fine at the moment, but then something could have happened. So there's always that fear, like, oh no, like, if people just like stop booking with me, like what's gonna happen? So I think what helped me a lot make that decision and realize I was finally ready was having savings. You definitely want to be financially stable and in a good place to successfully quit your job, and then have some cushion in case there's slower moments or you need to take some time off. And also just being able to stay booked a month out gave me that security that I had, you know, consistent clients coming in, and that I had some wiggle room to, like, once I quit, okay, I still have a good 20-30 clients lined up, and let me go ahead and put in the work and make the content and push out you know, the sales, flash sales that I'll do, or giveaways, or whatever it may be. All of those things also generate you know, more income. So I kind of got the hang of it and felt comfortable pulling the trigger, and I'm so glad that I did, because it really did help me focus on my business more, obviously, and take in a little more clients and take in bigger projects. So yeah, I'm super happy that I made that decision. And if you're kind of like on the fence, definitely do it. Obviously make sure you have some savings at least to kind of help you feel a little bit better about making that leap and having something there just in case. I have here a personal question. Love your work and passion for home decor, but I noticed you do keto. How is that going? So yes, I do like sharing on here, on my Instagram rather, my daily routines and lifestyle. So I will post sometimes like going to the gym or what I'm eating. And I mentioned on here a couple of times, you know, some keto recipes that I'll make. And me and my husband have been on keto on and off for about 2, almost 3 years now. And when we first did keto, oh my goodness, we lost so much weight. It worked for us and we loved it. It is a restrictive diet, so over time, what starts happening is you just realize that you, instead of having a restrictive diet, you want a balanced diet. Moderation is key, consistency is key, working out along with a healthy, moderate diet is key. But we do love keto, keto type food. So keto essentially is high fat, low carb diet with no sugar, and no sugar even in fruits like bananas and apples and oranges. So it is a little more restrictive in that way. And of course no rice or beans, tortillas, bread, all of that is a no-go. You do a lot of lean protein, fatty fish, vegetables, nuts, avocado, and oils. We love it, but it's definitely something that we've just adapted into our diet. So one of my friends asked me a personal question, and I understand the question because we are older now, me and my husband, and we still don't have kids. So she said, when are the kiddos coming so her baby can have a friend? So we definitely, my husband loves babies. I've always been on the fence ever since I was little, ever since I can remember, not having that desire to really have kiddos or babies until recently. Probably in the last like 2 years, a lot of my friends have had babies, and it's beautiful. I love seeing them become moms, and my husband again loves babies, and we're at a place in our life where we feel we're more ready now, and it's definitely not anytime soon, but maybe sometime later this year or next year. So yeah, we're definitely taking our time with it. I have my business, my husband has his, and he kind of jumped in around the same time I did, full time with his business. He is a car dealer, or he owns a used car dealership, or co-owns rather, and it's going very well for him. He stays really busy, and so do I. And unfortunately, whenever we were able to finally travel internationally or do more traveling, COVID happened and really kind of messed up our plans. So yeah, to answer your question, soon, if everything goes well soon. Another question is, do you keep up with trends, or do you just do you when it comes to your own space? So now, when it comes to my own space, I definitely listen to what I love. There's definitely been times where I'll land more like boho or modern farmhouse or in between. So as far as trends go though, I don't really stick to trends. I do like to see what's new, what's out there, what is trending, at least for my clients, so that way I can kind of keep up and make sure to keep things fresh and exciting. But for my own space, I really do try to listen to what speaks to me. I obviously do look at home decor every day, all day. I'm constantly looking at my Instagram feed for inspiration, and I do take some of that with me, but it's not necessarily trends, just different styles that I will mold to my home, my own space. So the last question that I got was kind of a funny one. What's your favorite meal to cook? So again, with having a balanced, moderate diet, we love making taco salad bowls. Those are kind of our favorite. I also make this really cool, yummy, delicious casserole where it's rice, peppers, and chicken, and it's kind of like a fajita bake. Love that one because it kind of just makes a big batch for the whole week. We love meal prepping here, so but one of my favorite things to cook is lasagna. It's technically not healthy, but if we have family, then that's one of my favorite things to make. And pastas, again, not healthy, but I love Italian food, so I'm usually making lots of Italian, Mexican food, and I love baking as well. I've made banana bread, cookies, and if I can make them kind of like with alternative sugars like almond flour, coconut flour, and everything like that, then I'll usually do like a healthy bake. So yeah, I love sharing with you guys any personal tips and tricks too as well. I try to keep my Instagram stories like a mix of my lifestyle type things, going to the gym, what I'm eating, behind the scenes of my business, also home decor tips and things. So I share a lot of different things over on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me, definitely recommend it, and I definitely want to do more of these. Thank you guys again so much for submitting your questions. I am excited to just keep growing my community here, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram. So definitely expect to see more content coming your way, and if you guys want to see anything else, whether it's here on YouTube, on Instagram, or my business, comment down below what you guys would like to see next. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.